Perception of breathing. This is something I think I can start immediately.
Relaxation.
Yes. And breathing, perception of breathing exercise. No, I think I'm fine.
No, for recording. No, for recording.
I don't know. Should I repeat again? Yeah. Okay. So, takeaway for me for today's session is relaxation and perception of breathing. I think I can start that immediately. And
Very good.
Seems very simple to start with.
Very good.
That's again I think.
Right.
And feedback for this session. I mean, this session is amazing, and it's actually better because we didn't listen one-sided. It's not a one-sided communication. It was more of like both-way communication happening. We are doing, and then we are questioning, and then we are answering it as well. So yeah, good session.
Your intro, thoda naam.
Yeah, myself Navneet Singhvi, and I'm working as a Scrum Master in software industry for past 15 years.
Great.
And I'm residing in Pune for last 11 years.
Great.
Thank you.
Nice. Huzefa? Nalin bhai, tame.
So first of all, thank you, Zaveri sir. I think your sincerity and your knowledge and your whole, there is happiness coming out of you. There is positive energy around you. So I think that's my one thing. How to, and not only be positive inside, but how to be able to spread the positive energy. So that is really. So I have been doing some meditation.
Okay.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
I'm not very regular, but I'm
Yeah.
reasonably regular. But I learned today things about psychic centers and psychic colors.
Ji.
And I think you also brought home the point of the wholesome, all the 4 pillars.
That's right.
And that's really very, very, very interesting.
Sir, your background?
I'm retired and I now do consulting for small and medium enterprises.
Yeah.
And I consult a few people and play golf.
You were with Mahindra, right?
I was with Mahindra.
Mahindra.
Yeah, I retired 5 years ago. I was heading one of the businesses there.
Right.
So it's been a long time now.
Fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Dhaval.
Yeah. Rotarian Huzefa is a very good friend and neighbor. He is also in Kondwa. Yeah.
A very good afternoon to all. It was excellent to know about the scientific process and steps from an expert. So what you have gained over the years and practiced and been effective with, we got to know within this 4 hours. So that was a big plus. And I will combine it with what I have learned from Vipassana.
Right.
Because then, like you said earlier, there are many sciences, there are some differences.
Absolutely.
So the positives from here will try to add over there and implement
Absolutely.
it with immediate effect.
Fantastic.
Thank you
Very good. One addition I want to say, Huzefa is special because he was the person, he was there. आपका story जरा वो सदाब हुसैन एयरलिफ्ट मूवी देखा होगा अक्षय कुमार का. He was actually part of that in real life, not in the movie.
I was in Kuwait in 1990 when Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait. So you can say like I slept in Kuwait, and when I woke up, it was part of Iraq.
So bombing.
It was the
amazing.
entire country, and then I was there for about 2 months, and then this Red Cross and UN and all intervened, and then that airlift operation happened, whereby around 1 million plus expatriates were taken back to their countries. And this whole process took around 4 or 5 months, and then in January, the US and Allied forces bombed over Kuwait and Iraq, and again freed Kuwait from Saddam.
Yeah.
So it was a big realization, within a day, and I was quite young at that point of time. So it helped me a lot. कि भाई कुछ भी हो सकता है एक दिन में.
Huzefa, you are still young. Good. Yeah.
Relatively.
Yes. Madam. Introduce yourself. Yeah, okay.
Sir,
you introduce yourself, your name and what you are.
so I'm Colonel Anil Shukla. I've been a strong believer of doing physical exercises,
Right, of course.
running, aerobics and all. And it has been a great learning experience that meditation is the one which will give us a very balanced view of the life. And this is a 4-hour session, looks like something 40 years I have traveled through to learn something. So great learning experience. My takeaway would be to take out time for meditation, probably, which is needed for a holistic well-being of a human being. And I've been otherwise very closely associated with Rotarian Zaveri sir. He is a walking encyclopedia. He is a mine of. You need to really mine out so much of knowledge from him. I am blessed to be present here today. For all of us, a great learning experience. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for this.
Mike.
Mike one.
Thank you, Zaveri sir. Thank you for the wonderful session. First of all, I'm doing meditation very regularly. For takeaway will be this, but then the way you put the things so systematically, it was really, really, really great. Like, I think this will help so many people because it is a step by step, which actually I was never doing. With the time and this.
Yeah.
So I think this is the best method, which will be very, very practical.
Thank you.
And may I give some hints, if you don't mind?
Yeah, of course. Most welcome.
I being a doctor and acupressure and acupuncturist,
Right.
I want to add 2 things in that. For relaxation of the body, if we are not getting relaxed, if we massage the ear
Yes.
for about 3 minutes, both the ears, we will relax very soon.
Right.
For mind relaxation, if the too many thoughts are coming, so there is one point here. It's on the left side here. So if you press for about again 3 to 4 minutes, our thought process goes down. So this helps a lot.
Thank you.
Preferably more on left side. If you do both, okay, but at least left side you do.
Thank you. Dr. Sangeeta Bajaj has a clinic in Nigdi, and this, if you remember, in school days, कोई लड़का कुछ करे ना तो एक पनिशमेंट के तौर पे ऐसा कान पकड़ने को बोलते थे. Actually, this is an important point. It's a psychic center. It's called अप्रमाद केंद्र. अप्रमाद केंद्र को जैसे डॉक्टर ने बोला, इसको मसाज करो, पुल करो, it takes absolutely a different view. Unfortunately, वो पनिशमेंट के तौर पे ज्यादा फेमस हो गया. But in America, it is called brain yoga और वो स्कूल में कराते हैं.
And there are scientific studies also which
Absolutely,
show
yes,
that
doctor.
pulling the ear
हाँ जी.
that helps in
तो ये
cognitive.
right.
Actually, what I am saying is, this is of course our ancient. Everything has very much meaning. Even ornaments had meaning.
Yeah.
Everything has meaning.
Yeah.
But here I would like to add is, this is a microsystem. Whole ear.
Yeah.
It represents as a inverted fetus. So many research is done on this. It's not only this point, but this is whole ear. It's an shape of inverted fetus like. And there is one association named NARA, that is narcotics de-addiction of America, that they have researched on this only for de-addiction, because the addictions are more there. They are using ear points. Like in every de-addiction center, they have those ear points they are using. So they are, they have made so much of research and it helps wonderfully. So this is again very practical. Just massaging whole, even if you are not meditating anytime, only massaging whole ear for few minutes will relax will increase your energy. In fact, I want to add my experience of my own.
जी.
I am a thalassemia minor patient, so my HB remains on the lower side. I did my MD homeopathy when my children were small, and I had very good practice. So it was very hectic for me. Only with one point of this, I used to apply one point. You know, I did. I think I did so much of work. I studied so much. I cannot just forget that thing because my children were. It was really very hectic. With low BP, I had. So with only one point of this year, there is one point I can show if you want. That point helped me so much. So nowadays, who know me, the people, my relatives, they have marriage at home. They come and just put that point. You know, we want to work more, and they have learned. They don't have that seeds. They don't have that magnets. They just apply methi dana over there. If you go in homes, who know me, there is something applied here. There is some colors like this. With this improves the immunity in corona time. So there are small things which really they make sense. So this all was given in an ancient this, but we were not knowing. So just added the
Very
thing,
good.
it will help, I think.
Yeah, thank you very much. Really good. Yeah.
Massage करना है 10 times clockwise.
Yeah, Colonel Rajendra Pandey.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Jai Hind, ladies and gentlemen. Jai Hind. Firstly, I am really grateful to you for organizing such a wonderful program. As he has introduced me, I am Colonel Rajendra Prasad Pandey. Colonel R.P. Pandey is the Fauji name. So, I had been an extremist as far as adventure is concerned. I led many army teams. I am a skydiver, paratrooper, whitewater rafting, then mountaineering and cycling and all. And having done that, post-retirement, I retired in the year 2012. Thereafter, I said, okay, let me do something different. I did the entire Parikrama of Ganges, which is around 6,700 plus kilometers over a period of 222 days of clear walking. Okay. This recently I've been to Narmada, but somehow it was not that attractive from the adventure point of view because it is mostly basically a religious yatra. So I did it in bits and pieces and came back. Now come to the present session. Firstly, I am really grateful to Mr. Zaveri for having inducted me into a Rotary Club, and particularly the club headed by him. And day one, the positive vibe in that club is primarily attributable to this couple, and we learnt a lot. Today's session has been really wonderful. We've been practicing yoga for so many years. Every day 1 hour. We have a teacher from Kerala. She has now gone back to Kerala. Of course, those devices are available. It is done online. We've been practicing. But giving it a scientific touch and the way he has explained it, it's really motivate the younger lot. They feel otherwise it's just an exercise. Now when you correlate it with the mental, physical, emotional, everything, it is one thing which encompasses all the things which you have done. I'm really grateful to you, sir, for this. As far as my takeaway is concerned, well, I must devote at least that much time regularly and practice.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Samuel.
Sure. Working? Okay. Anyway, I don't think we need this. Alright, the actual initiative was like I was having a meet with some professors at Cornell University, okay, US, right? So those guys told, like, come on, you know, I basically help kids go out on scholarship basis. That's what I do. I'm a study abroad consultancy. I work with the US Council of Bombay. So the professor, very nice lady, you know, very similar to this beautiful ma'am here, like ma'am up you okay. Yeah, very similar to you, the lady was. That's the idea. That's what she reminded. Anyway, so she told that why is it that your kids are like we people, we Indians, why aren't we into what we really are known for, yoga? You know. She also pointed out chess. Why is it like people are not playing chess in our country? You know, like we started that game. If you're, I don't know what it was. And more importantly, she suggested like meditation. Like that's a great way for us to, you know, kind of. In fact, I was really selfish. My motive was for me. My kids was important. They were important. But today I realized, you know, it's like it's not about only them. I think we all can kind of start practicing things that will help us become good human beings. ultimately mummy नहीं बोलती क्या नरक जाएगा वो सब, all that things, you know. That's the idea. So I think we should really go ahead and try to support him with this propaganda in terms of, you know, he's a guy, he's a learned guy, and we're blessed, you know, we like, you know, he tolerates me literally. So it's a very great interaction with him. But the point is like we can kind of have some more sessions with him. We can take what we learned, you know, from here today. I think that's the most important thing. And अगर हम लोग start करेंगे तो I think that's how it works. Anyway, thank you sir, thank you so much. You know, the biggest miracle is you made me get up 7 in the morning and come here. Thank you so much.
Good. We are short of time. Please come forward. Yes, please. अरे माइक दो ना जरा.
Yeah, sure.
Recording के लिए mic is required because it's important that we
Hello.
record. हाँ. We record and you know, the idea is to record and motivate inspire other people. That's the only thing.
Hello everyone. My name is Prankit and I'm a data analyst working in a company called Michelin, which is a tire manufacturing company. Talking about today's session, thank you very much for. I got to know last week about this session actually from Zaveri sir itself actually. I read a lot of books actually and a lot of self-help books which today's younger generation do read a lot. Recently I'm reading a book called Law of Success by Napoleon Hill, and it talks about a lot about the Google settings and how to improve our life and all. But I always feel a disconnect, like why just putting an affirmation or writing a goals can help me to achieve that particular thing which I want to do. Today's session actually helped me out that how our culture is so great, and we are reading a lot of foreign authors' book, but not our teachers who are actually teaching us in a practical way. So using colors, using goal setting, affirmations, and breathing can help us to reach our goals automatically. And this is what my takeaway today. I love to experiment with the colors, the breathing technique, and the goals together. That how I can actually achieve my goals. So that's the key takeaway for me for today. Thank you very much for this, because this is so organized. Like I have reading in bits and pieces, but today I get a manual that how I can reach to that thing actually. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon to all. So today's my takeaways: first set your goal, and the breathing exercise, water. I feel the Brahmini is a very good exercise for the meditation and plus diet also. Thank
Your
you,
name
sir.
and
Ayman. My name is Ayman Huzaifa's wife.
what do you do?
I'm a housewife.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Great. You were there in that time in
No.
okay.
That
Okay.
time.
Okay. Hi, my name is Nishan. I'm a machine learning engineer. So one of the best thing today was that I got to know about a structured way in which we can practice everything. So I know about all these things, but in silos. Like जब हम महाराष्ट्र के जाते हैं तो हमने कभी ना कभी ये सब किया ही है.
सुना है.
हाँ, सुना है, किया है. जब छोटे थे अभी भी जब जाते हैं तो प्रेक्षाध्यान में सब करवाते ही हैं, बट एक पूरा जो प्रोसेस था वो पता लगा, वो बहुत अच्छा लगा. वो फर्स्ट टाइम पूरा प्रोसेस की एक साथ सब कैसे जुड़े हुए एक दूसरे से, वो पता लगा. एंड करना यही है कि इसको डेली प्रैक्टिस में करना है. करते हैं फिर छूट जाता है, करते हैं फिर छूट जाता है, बट अब इसको छोड़ना नहीं है.
Yeah.
That's
Good. Great. Arvind,
so,
sir.
कहीं पढ़ा था सब कहते हैं ना नॉलेज इज पावर. आई थिंक उसको चेंज कर देना चाहिए. अप्लाइंग नॉलेज इज पावर.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Hello, Arvind Khandelwal. I am chartered accountant. Basically, a lot of us knows lot of things individually, what he said, but the manner in which Zaveri sir explained and the sequence is very important. And I think if we try and follow those things in sequence, that will make a sense and it will be beneficial for all of us. That's it.
Yeah. Arvind sir is having practice on East Street in camp. Chartered accountant and yeah. Sadiq.
Hello everyone. my name is Sadik Sagar, and we are in the same Rotary Club as our president, Jatinder Zaveri. I basically teach stock market, so a lot of emotion control and how to manage our emotions I learned from this session definitely. One giveaway I'll give just in a fun way. So I was in used to stay in a hostel in college days, and he gave me 4 breathing techniques. And the best breathing technique I learned from a smoker. So I just tried, just a fun way. So I just tried to smoke. I don't smoke, but I just tried it. So I was just smoked and I just blew it out. So बोले ऐसा नहीं करते यार, ये ऐसा नहीं करते. तो बोले कैसे करते? So he said के take it in your mouth and do. And I felt like something hit me like this. बोले ये क्या है? तो बोला ये kick है. So Samuel would know this. So this is another, maybe the 5th breathing technique that you can get. So I do practice it sometimes just for oxygen. So whenever I feel short of breath, this is a good technique that I have learned. But from this session was very well organized, and I basically learned that even simple act of walking and being self-aware that you are walking can be a very simplistic form of meditation. So that is something definitely, and I think right from walking to different activities that we do can help in meditation. And basically meditation, I believe, is a way to reach to Allah. So that is the way that we connect to the Supreme Being. So that definitely would help me in my prayers as well and in day-to-day life. And the goal setting thing that he talked about was exceptionally well. So thank you so much for this session.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Sir, आपने, we have not met, so I would like to know about you and your. Okay. How did you come to know about today's plan?
I was basically surfing the net and got to know.
Okay. Okay.
So at night I messaged you that I want to join it.
Right.
And I'm Vaibhav Bharadwaj.
Yes.
I stay at NIBM. I'm an entrepreneur. Okay, and she's my daughter. And I just thank you for this good exercise which we did today. And inner being, like the inner thing, that was the takeaway for me. Okay.
And what do you do?
I'm into engineering services basically.
Okay.
I work with the OEMs, Tata, Mahindra and all that. I'm a supplier there. Yeah. This is my small thing. Thank you so much everyone.
Right.
Thank you.
Very nice. Yeah, anybody else would like to say? Come on, we are short of time and lunch is ready, so please be quick. I'll be very happy if you just say a couple of words. I really appreciate, you know. नहीं कोई no pressure, आपको जो जैसे ठीक लगे.
I am Jay Kumar Bansali from class 6. And I like this I like this session. It was very nice. My preparation of breathing and meditation while walking also.
Yeah, very good. और आपके पेरेंट्स कहाँ पर है? Proud father, very good.
I just thought that I should bring him also.
बहुत अच्छा किया.